Today, I'm going to give you 5 ways you can stay busy during a quarantine as a guitar player. What's up guys, Jake here, and today we're going to take a couple minutes and talk about the ways that I've stayed busy having to be in self-isolation for literally months now. We're living in some very strange times, and I thought it would be helpful to kind of go through some of the ways I'm staying busy to help you stay busy. Real quick, I do just want to say, if you're a new visitor to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and do remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you stay notified every time I upload a brand new video. Alright guys, so like I said, we're living in some very odd times. I don't think anybody ever saw us going through something like this, and it's had me pretty uninspired, to be honest. Especially music-wise. I don't know. I thought at first when this started I'd want to spend more and more time with my instrument, but really that wasn't the case at first. But now I'm like full-blown obsessed with doing these 5 things to stay busy. Number 5, create content. You don't have an Instagram? Make one. Don't have a YouTube channel? Make one. Start putting stuff out there. You don't have to get famous overnight, but people don't realize how much time content takes to make. Dedicate yourself to making an Instagram video twice a week. You'll be surprised if you put some effort in, you could kill an entire day making a simple minute-long video. So invest yourself in it a bit. Get yourself out there and push some content. That way you can get your name out there while also staying busy. Now, like I said, you do not have to get overnight famous, and it's okay to lack consistency at first. Just doing it is a huge step. Number 4, restring your guitar. If your guitar strings have rust on them, by God, you better change them. I can't stand rusty guitar strings. But if you have a couple guitars, take the time to restring them. Go through, condition the fingerboard, clean the frets, adjust the pickup height, try a new string gauge. Do anything you can to it to make it play better for you during this time. So get out there and restring your guitars. Number 3, learn how to do a proper setup. Proper. Now, I'm so guilty for just doing eyeball setups on my guitars. It's kind of an ongoing joke with me and a couple of my guitar playing buddies. When they pick up one of my guitars, they play it and they go, "Ah, nice and buzzy, just like you like it." Because I don't really care. But you now have months to yourself. Take the time to Google a proper setup. I actually did get really into doing proper setups a few years ago. When I got my first pretty expensive guitar, it was a Wolfgang EXP Korean-made guitar. I learned how to do a proper setup. I became obsessed with finding Eddie Van Halen's specs and setting the guitar up the way that PV recommended it when those guitars were available in the early 2000s. So I was using all the proper rulers, measurements, everything to get it just right. The reason why I kind of quit doing that is because I always liked my action a little bit lower than they suggested. But taking this time to learn how to do a proper setup might just help you a ton in the long run. Number 2, the thing I've been doing the most. Practice, practice, practice. There's been days I've picked up my guitar at 8 a.m. I haven't put it down till 10 p.m. I had to rebuild my calluses. It was crazy. My fingers were getting all torn up from learning some solos that I've always wanted to learn that I always thought were too hard. But now that I have all the time in the world, why not learn them? This is the perfect time to master songs you've wanted to learn, or just to learn anything you can. Now, you don't necessarily have to practice 15 hours a day, but you now have more and more time to play your guitar. So absolutely pick it up, bond with it, learn stuff that you always thought was too hard. You might just be surprised what you can do with all this time on your hands. And number 1, I think everyone's gonna like this one the most. Shop for new gear. I think this is the one time people can't yell at us for laying in bed at 2 in the morning surfing Reverb. Just do it. I mean, why not? You have all the time in the world. Look at guitars you can't afford. Look at guitars you can afford. Look at everything. Why not? And if you were planning on buying a new guitar before this started, now's a great time to do it. Places are running deals. Get out there and support your favorite guitar shop and order your guitar from them. Now, this is not the guy on the internet telling you to go spend your stimulus check or telling you to spend money you don't have. But what I'm saying is, if you had money saved that you were planning on buying an instrument with, why not do it right now? Now is a great time to pick up a new instrument and it'll keep you busy during this quarantine. All right, guys, there is 5 things you can do to stay busy during a global quarantine. It's so weird what we're going through, but we do have to remember as guitar players, we are very, very lucky. We are passionate about something that we can devote as much time as we want to. So there's definitely ways to stay busy. All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. I just wanna say before I tune out, I hope everyone's staying safe, everyone's staying sane, and that hopefully before we know it, this will be all over and we can all meet up again in the guitar store and buy tons of strings that we no longer can buy. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, throw a thumbs up on this video, and any comments, throw them down below. See you guys later.